A video for monocolor staples? Yeah, I can do that. This one will be for mono white, but if you like and follow, you'll be able to see the rest of the videos as they get posted. So if I was starting a mono white collection from scratch, these are the 10 cards I'd be sure to add. First up, the best removal spell ever printed, Swords to Plowshares. 1 mana, take care of any creature forever. What a deal. And now that I know this secret lair version exists, I'd be hunting for this one. Who doesn't want to see the Wandering Emperor slash through Jin-Gitaxias like that? Alright, next up, probably the second most annoying card of all time, Smothering Tithe. Asking people if they want to pay the 2 just brings sheer joy to my life. Mono white ramp is really tough to come by, and this card does it pretty much as good as anything. I'm still on the hunt for this Enchanting Tales anime version, but I am not paying for a confetti foil. The third card I'd be sure to have would be Esper Sentinel. This turn 1 play is going to draw you so many cards, or your opponents are going to fall way far behind. This might be the best 1-drop creature in Commander, but that's a battle for another day. I love a good Gacha card as well. A Chroma's will get him, and it'll probably win the game. So many white decks require combat, and being able to give all these keywords to all of your creatures is going to probably end it on the spot. Do not underestimate the power of this 4-mana instant. The next card I'd be adding is Drth Magistrate. This salt-inducing creature was meant to stop companions from being brought in from the command zone in Ikoria Draft. But now, all it does is stop commanders with prejudice. You bring out this bearded boy and you protect him with your life. Next up, I've got a weird slow win con in Blind Obedience. One of my favorite things to do when this card is out is remind everyone that your creature enters tapped. That artifact enters tapped. It stops comboing with treasure tokens. It stops comboing with creatures like Kiki-Jiki. You also get a really cool win con here with Extort. If you can create Infinite Storm, you can pay for each spell you're casting and extort it to drain out the opponents. And it's got a cool new art. A reminder that anything inside the brackets is reminder text. So this card is not a black card, it's a white card. It's just that you can pay Extort with either white or black mana. Swords to Plowshares was our best removal spell of all time. This is probably one of my favorite removal spells of all time. Darksteel Mutation turns opponent commanders into 0/1 indestructible insects. Those are unblockable. They're not dying either. They actually have to remove the enchantment aura. It's a funny way to stop commander-centric mechanics, and I never get tired of letting my creatures block this thing over and over and over again. Mono white gets into the graveyard quite a bit, especially nowadays. Savine's Reclamation probably does this best. The first time, you bring back a 3-drop. Then you flash it back and get 2 3-drops back. That's just so much utilitarian value. This is the kind of card that even when I'm looking for a 99th or 100th card in my deck, this has a chance to make it. All right, I got 2 more. The second last one here, Ephemerate. At its essence, this is 1 mana, counter a removal spell, and then rebound. So that means creatures with ETBs that you want to use over and over again are going to get blinked with Ephemerate. This card has been a multi-format staple, and I actually think it's really, really underused in Commander. All right, the 10th card I would make sure I have is Archist of Agma. Black shuts down searching with Opposition Agent. Archist of Agma lets the search happen. You just get to gain a life and draw a card after they finish searching. This is exactly the kind of card that'll go unnoticed throughout the game, but you're going to pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 cards off this guy, especially in higher powered tutor-centric decks. So there you have it. 10 cards I would make sure to have. But really, what cards would you want as your 10 absolute must-have white cards in your Commander collection? Make sure you let me know.